Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you're here. I am so excited that you subscribed. Thank you for following me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the encouraging words, and thank you so much for the love and support. So you are now here on Inspirational Dandelion, and this channel is all about love, positivity, the journey that I've been through, the journey that you're gonna start. Hopefully you feel empowered, and hopefully we can get a community going that knows that it is supported and loved. So I've been going back and forth for the last couple of days, trying to figure out what this first video is gonna be all about. And truly, as I kept on posting on TikTok and reading your guys' messages and comments, I realized that y'all have a lot of questions about my journey and how I got from 280 pounds to what I'm currently at, which is 130, and how I did it since January 2020. That's only been 11 months, now 12 months. And it's been a really long journey, and I can't say that it has started only this year. I think only this year has been the focus of physical health, but this journey has really started from before then. So we're gonna talk about how I got to where I'm at right now, you know, what brought me to this journey, the general questions that you guys might have of what I've been doing, and see what I can do from there. So this journey of mine truly started about 2 years ago in 2018. I was in an abusive relationship, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. So I decided to leave, and I'm happy to say that I have been safe, and I had an amazing support system through family and friends that were able to help me in my time of need. I left feeling broken. I felt like I had lost who I was. I truly didn't know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be. My self-confidence was at its lowest that it's ever been. And I had always struggled with self-confidence from a very young age. When I look back to those times, I realized I also wasn't happy because I wasn't fulfilling myself and following my dreams or following the things that I want to accomplish or nourishing my mind, my body, and my soul. I spent 8 years in that relationship, and yes, it had its ups and downs, but finally at the end I just couldn't take it. So once I left, I spent time with family, I reconnected with friends, I tried finding things that made me happy again, and I was still kind of lost. I just didn't know what it was. And then I realized that I just wasn't loving myself. I didn't feel love. I wasn't happy. I was faking happiness. And that just would break me even more because I'm supposed to love myself. I'm supposed to be able to give love as well. And I was so willing to give love to others, but was never willing to give love to myself. And so that was really difficult for me to grasp. And it wasn't until last year in 2019 that I was like going through the motions, and I said, finally, you know, even if I didn't go through a weight loss and didn't start doing exercise, I needed to learn how to love myself at my biggest form, which was at 280 pounds. At my highest, it was 296 pounds. And I truly needed to understand what it was going to be like to love me for my essence, for my soul, for the person that I am, for my morals, for my beliefs, my values. I needed to love that in itself for me to eventually love something physically about me. And so when I started that journey and I started focusing on, you know, I love the person that I am. I love the big sister that I am, the big cousin, the friend who's always there for them. I love being the daughter that I am. You know, those aspects started growing, and I started to see that I had value. Even though everyone else could see that I had value and I was worth something, I hadn't seen that because I had lost that. And so for me, finally accepting who I was and hitting a whole year, last year, of being separated and truly finding who I was able to say, I'm finally able and ready to start a physical transformation. So my transformation was drastic and it happened quite fast, I feel like, obviously, and people are still super shocked at my speed and how everything happened, and I'm still in shock as well. I still kind of don't believe it. I truly look at myself in the mirror and just appreciate the strength that my body has nourished me throughout these last months, through the years before, the strength that I had to endure through trauma and through unhappy times. So I started with truly just one day, my friend asking me, do you want to focus on your health? And them saying, yes, I'll help you, if you're really interested. And I said, you know what? I've been thinking about it. This has been in the making for 20 years. I've been going to nutritionists and dietitians and boot camps and all this stuff for so many years. And I've been on the yo-yo diets and I've been up and down and up and down. And honestly, nothing had worked just because I was never in the path of self-love. So finally coinciding self-love and my path of physical wellness, I was able to unlock and unleash a whole new beast. I started going to the gym and would start by doing an hour of cardio in the morning and an hour of cardio in the afternoon. And I know that's crazy because we went into quarantine this whole year and all that stuff, but I still was getting that time of doing 2 workouts a day. That cardio was the main focus that I was doing. I switched up my diet completely, and I hate calling it a diet because there's such a negative connotation of diet. So I really just changed up my eating habits and lifestyle. And things were taken out that I truly don't miss. I went from surviving, because at the time, when you are really struggling to work and balance living at home and all that stuff, you really don't know what you need to be cooking. You don't really understand what you need to be nourishing your body with, and you just are so stressed that you just lose focus. So what's easy and quick? You eat McDonald's, you eat Subway, you eat all these different things that, yes, there's possibly something healthy there, but most of the time there's not. So for me, truly it started with cutting out soda, juice, alcohol, taking out carbs for me. So I was diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which causes insulin retention. And for me, it causes insulin retention. I can't process carbs the same way that somebody else can because it turns into sugars. Fruits are super high in sugars naturally, so I can't be eating that many fruits as well either. So it had to be kind of like a combination of what most people do as a keto diet, which is super successful for some people. And for me, it just truly became focusing on eating nourishing foods and foods that would fill me up. For me, my important meals were focused on salads and vegetables and protein. My favorites were always sauteed vegetables. That's just what I like. I like a good crisp grilled vegetable or sauteed. And then my protein. So I was focusing on chicken breast, chicken thighs, salmon, steak. And then if I was going to eat carbs, I would eat them in lunchtime so that I had all day to kind of burn off those carbs as energy. I'll be sharing my favorite recipes on here as well, so stay tuned. And setting a schedule for myself, which also comes into the play that I started doing intermittent fasting. So having something scheduled for me definitely helped me focus on there's a specific time to eat. There's a specific time to stop eating, to digest my food, to cook my food, whatever it was. Setting up that routine for me was super beneficial. And I think that a lot of people would benefit in creating a routine. A normal day would look like waking up, going to the gym or to the track, depending on obviously if the gym was closed down. and doing a workout. And then after that would come back, drink my protein shake, get my lunches ready, lunch and dinner, so that I could have something for work. That would look like maybe some chicken thighs with my salad, or salmon and my salad, or even steak and my salad. Anything that I craved, I would just find substitutes on how to make it healthier. So my snacks would look like nuts, or sometimes fruit, yogurt and granola, Luna protein bar. I would then have my dinner for the day, which usually consisted of vegetables or salad, and again the protein, and then I would be done eating by 7. So my fasting hours of eating were 12 to 7, and then fasting was 7 to 12. At first I was discouraged, not even discouraged, but I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to do it, because you're used to consuming food at any time that you're feeling hungry, even if you're not hungry. When you're feeling bored, tired, joyful, or you're sad, your emotions just take over sometimes, and you just feel hungry and you just want to fill up your body with food. So I was very nervous, and that first week lapsed and I was sore and tired, but I was feeling so strong. I felt happy after my workouts, even if sometimes during the workouts I wanted to cry. I would hurt myself because I would fall. I just never gave up. That was the biggest thing. And my friend taught me that, there will be days that will be complicated, and sometimes we won't be able to eat as nutritious, or we won't be able to get everything as we can. But the goal isn't to say, I messed up, let me start over on Sunday, or let me start over when the week starts. I already screwed up this whole new lifestyle. No, it's picking up and doing it again tomorrow. It's okay to have a flub. It's okay to not be 100% successful every day. We're humans. It's so important to make sure that you're the priority and that you are maintaining your routine. It takes time to develop a routine and to make a sustainable life change. So after doing the intermittent fasting, after doing the meal preps and doing the workouts, I started to see the change within the first month. The first month I lost 25 pounds. And as we kept on going, I was basically losing almost like a pound per day because I was working out so hard. I was working out outside under like super hot summer weather. Everyone's journey is different. This has been my journey, and I've been super grateful that it's been so positive for me. But don't do something that makes you feel uncomfortable. One of the things that I get asked a lot is if I experience any hair thinning through my experience. No, I did not. I actually was taking vitamin supplements in the meantime as well throughout, just in case I was missing any vitamins from not eating certain foods. So I was taking a woman's multivitamin. I was taking vitamin C. I would also take biotin for my skin and my hair. So I think that was definitely a benefit. Another question that I get asked a lot is if I have loose skin. Yes, I do, but I'm working on it, and I also am not worried about it. I actually just am so proud of my body for the hard work that it's put itself through and how it's supported me through everything. That I'm proud of my loose skin. I am proud of my stretch marks. I don't worry about those things because, again, I didn't do this change for vanity. I changed because I wanted to be healthy, because I wanted to feel happy, and my happiness came first from self-love, not from my weight loss. I love myself from the inside out, and I hope that I exude that because I'm super happy with the journey that I've gone through. I continue to work out. I've really changed a little bit of what I've been doing. So now I'm focused a lot more on like weightlifting and weight training, which really gets me excited because I'm seeing how stronger I'm getting. I still do my cardio. My favorite is the Stairmaster. I know that's crazy to think, but I absolutely love it. I plan on posting my favorite workouts on here as well. So again, stay tuned and subscribe. So the last question that I am going to answer today is, people ask me why inspirational dandelion. And I started this journey, and when everything shut down due to COVID, unfortunately, I would have to do my workouts at the track. And it being the dead of summer, I started to notice that at the track I was going to, it was filled with dandelions. There were always dragonflies and butterflies. There was one day that I was struggling a lot. I was struggling through the workout. I was struggling from just a lot of triggers and emotions that I was feeling, and wanted to give up and didn't feel as strong that day. But I ended up looking around and felt this presence of dandelions everywhere. I'm a big person that believes in signs, that believes in things happen for a reason. And to me, when I researched a little bit about what dandelions stood for, everything kind of clicked. The symbol is of emotional healing, and I thought that was really beautiful. And if you've ever noticed, a dandelion can endure the most arduous living conditions, which I thought represented me well in my experience of domestic violence and transitioning to this whole new lifestyle of changing me completely. And so they definitely represent overcoming a lot of hardship, and dandelion stands strong and proud. And so I also thought of the fact that when the wind blows, people think that, dandelions may be a little bit fragile because, their seeds fly away. But I think that that's beautiful. I think that that's spreading knowledge and power and spreading joy and happiness. So, hence the name Inspirational Dandelion. I hope that you all consider yourselves my dandelions, that you find some peace through these videos, support, and that we have a fun time learning self-love, self-care, and having fun through our lifestyle change. So thank you again for subscribing. Please, if you haven't, you can follow me on TikTok, Andrea Lavori. You can follow me on here. Please subscribe and share. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Andy Y. Rivera. So again, I hope to see you guys next time. And if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you don't want to miss a beat, make sure to click that bell and subscribe. Bye, guys.